Oh, okay, how's it going? Man, it's been a while, and I do miss you guys. A lot has been happening. I'm gonna talk about some of the things that has happened. First, I had my first photography publication, thanks to Joseph Simcox and the Baker Creek Magazine. And I was in the fall issue of the Heirloom Gardener Magazine, and I had the opportunity of taking pictures of some rare beans that Joe has traveled across the world to find. And yeah, it's an honor to actually have my photos published in this magazine, and it was an honor to take pictures and to work with him as well. So I'm very grateful for that. The garden has been growing kind of wild because I haven't been doing too much into it. You know, it's basically a wild garden. And I recently went up to the plot, and yeah, it's a lot of things happening up there. I didn't do too much heavy planting because early in the season I did lay down a thick layer of some fresh alpaca manure and goat manure, and I couldn't plant in it because it was too fresh, so I wanted it to break down, and waiting for it to break down I kind of didn't put too much things up at the plot. But the things I do have up there are taking off and doing really well. For one, I harvested a nice batch of Good Mother Stallard pole beans, some very interesting pole bean from Pipi Creek, and it's a white bean with purple splashes in it. It's very interesting. It looks like someone almost painted it. I have some squash varieties, the Denver White. That was a seed given to me by Joseph Simcox, and I actually just harvested the seed out of that guy because the plant had died back, and I got a good healthy amount of seeds. Then I have this. This is a Palav Kadu. It's a Asian variety of squash, and it's hourglass shaped, as you can see, and this one got really big. I had a smaller one, but this was the biggest one I had, and I'm looking forward to saving the seeds out of this because it was really fun to grow this. This did very well compared to most of the squashes that I tried growing this year, and this is, I think, is a keeper for me.
Snip this baby. Really cool variety. Palav Kadu.
The color of the skin actually got a little yellow with time, but this was more green. I know that it turns more yellow as the squash matures, but I'm looking forward to eating this, and I'm looking forward to saving the seeds from this. It's been sitting in my house for some time, so yeah. Here's another interesting variety of squash. It's called a Pipi from Tuxpan. It's a Cucurbita mixa, and it's a Mexican variety of pumpkin or squash, and it's striped. Very cool design on this one, and this plant is very productive. Although I didn't yield too many, the amount of male and female flowers that this thing pumped out daily was just magnificent, and the vine is still growing. And I'm sure if there were more bees, or if I did a little more hand pollinating, I would have had a good handful of these, but I only yield about 4. And yeah, it was fun growing these. These are normally grown for their seed, and I'm just gonna use it to save seed, which I am doing with most of the things I'm growing this year. Is mostly for saving seed because I'm trying to build a seed library. This is something that was really interesting. It's called a Dosakai melon, and the seeds were given to me by Joseph Simcox, and this is from India. And when I open it up, it looks like very much like a cucumber. But I believe it's a melon, and when I spoke to him, he said that they actually use these in cooked dishes. I did try to eat this raw, and it's quite bitter raw, and if you're not really used to bitter things, it will be gross. But yeah, it's very bitter in flavor, and I know that they use these for cooked meals. Very cool. Definitely gonna save the seeds out of these, even though I really didn't like the taste. It's very cool. Very, very cool. Very rare, you know, you really don't come across these kind of things. So when I went up to the plot, the Jerusalem artichokes I'm growing is probably one of the craziest things that I'm growing right now, because I've never grown Jerusalem artichokes and had the stem get as thick as it did. I think it's because of the high nitrogen that I had put into the soil. And the stem is so thick, it's literally like a small tree.
Holy shit, that is like a tree. Look how strong that is. Look at the size of that. That is like wood. That is like, oh my god. That is so crazy. Like, whoa. I got so much. With the amount that I have in my home and the amount that I have here at the plot, I'm gonna have so many Jerusalem artichokes.
I'm sure I'm gonna yield a ton of Jerusalem artichokes this year, between the ones that I'm growing in my own yard and then I have the ones that grow at the plot. Yeah, very cool. And then I have a ton of buttercup squashes that are really good. I actually ate a bunch, and
Actually broke it, but
yeah, have some growing at the plot and looking forward to harvesting those.
very nice.
Fall is creeping up, you know. I've been a little busy, you know, with personal things, and I need to make more videos. You know, I'm trying to do that. Hopefully I can like go out and hunt for some cool things to film, because I know there's a lot of people out there doing some really cool things, and I can probably go and show you what they're doing. So I hope to see you soon. It was good seeing you, and thank you for watching, and yeah, till next time.